Adam Saleh, famous internet YouTube prankster, was recently thrown off a Delta Flight 5301. I'd like to point out a comment left by a Chain 187 concerning the incident, which seems to contradict Adam Saleh's interpretation of the events or presentation of the events. Let me just read his comment. Maybe no one will see this. Maybe there will be a backlash. I don't know, but I feel I should say what actually happened on this flight. I was seated 2 seats away from them, the internet prankster and his friend. Neither of them was on any phone call I could hear. I could hear them talking in plain English. The YouTube guy was trying to get his friend to shout something in Arabic, which he did a total of 4 times. I'd like to cut in here for a moment. On a closed plane, especially after 9/11, an Arab man getting up and shouting in Arabic 4 times would definitely cause a disturbance among passengers. One, because English speakers do not understand Arabic, and therefore an Arab man shouting 4 times in a closed airplane something in Arabic, the other English-speaking passengers would have no idea what he's saying. For all they know, he's yelling out, "There's a bomb on the plane. I have a bomb." This definitely would disturb me as well as any other passengers, as it did in fact occur. Let me continue about this poster. Continuing on. He shouted it across the plane, and the first 2 times I thought he was shouting maybe a friend or something. A couple of passengers, after the second time, said they were making themselves and their young children uncomfortable, and could they shut up. They told her to shut up, and then he shouted it again. And apparently the woman's husband began speaking to Adam Saleh and his friend. They were filming people's reactions on their phones. Let me interject here. They were filming for their YouTube video, where they apparently were trying to cause a ruckus and get thrown off the plane, so they could claim that just speaking Arabic had caused them to be thrown off the plane. Adam Saleh conveniently leaves out the fact that they had yelled out 4 times something in Arabic that was incomprehensible to the English speakers on board. Now I ask you, if you were on a plane, and again after 9/11, if you were on a plane and people who obviously are Middle Eastern started yelling out Arabic terms before the plane takes off, would it not make you nervous? Let me continue reading this commentary about a person claiming to have been on the plane. He writes, I assumed for some comedy YouTube video, but they were made to delete it. Made to delete it. Now, how does this commentator know they were made to delete it? If Adam Saleh had been recording simply the 2 of them talking in normal voices and tone, it would have been included in the video. It is my belief that Adam Saleh himself deleted the video, or did not wish to show the video of how he provoked himself and his cohort being thrown off the plane. For the record of anyone who thinks I have some racist or prejudicial motivation to say this. First of all, that's a sad way of thinking. Secondly, I am of mixed race of Jamaican British descent, so I have experienced more than my fair share, let me interject, of racism. Secondly, I have been the best man at 2 Arabic weddings. Sadly, I need this disclaimer about what it is. Obviously, this commentator, his first language is not English, and I'm trying to interpret the incorrect English. Sadly, I need this disclaimer, but it is what it is. If anyone wants to ask any questions or berate me for whatever reason, I'll stick around while I wait 6 hours for my connecting flight. So apparently that commentator posted uh, under the YouTube video while still in on connecting flights. So here we go. We have Adam Saleh, internet YouTube prankster, leaving out the fact that he probably instigated the incident solely for his own benefit. So he'd get on the news, which he did, and therefore would get more views to his YouTube channel. Now, this is obviously a wrong thing to do. While it was effective, and Adam Saleh's name is bigger now than it was before on YouTube, since everybody came to see the original video where he claims he's being thrown off the plane for speaking Arabic, while leaving out the fact that he instigated, according to this commentator, that he instigated the event by having his friend yell out Arabic terms unfamiliar to English speakers, and not only yell it out once, but yell it out 4 times. Now, any normal plane flight, even if you are yelling out in English, just the fact that you're standing up or even not standing up, that you're yelling on a plane shows mental irregularity and a probable cause to take off the plane, because a plane is a very dangerous place to have irrational people yelling through the plane. There's obvious reason to take him off the plane. If he had yelled it out, if he'd been an American yelling on the plane, he would have been taken off the plane. For instance, a woman who was not yelling but simply berating and I don't want to make the word simply sound like it was nothing, she was berating a Trump supporter, speaking her mind, which was unfortunate that she herself doesn't see Trump as her president, as well as the people's president who voted for him. But getting back to Adam Saleh, it's obvious to me that it was all a YouTube prank, and certainly, and it's up on his YouTube channel and doing very well, having almost gotten 1 million views, I believe, so far. So that's my take on what occurred. And let's just take a moment for how he portrayed it.